All right, good morning, everyone. Got a very, very simple devotional this morning from the book of Joshua. Just started Joshua chapter 1 and chapter 2. I think I might do back-to-back devotionals here because something stood out in chapter 2 as well. But this is chapter 1, starting in verse 7 through 8. So verse 7 and 8. Here's what it says. Be strong and courageous. Be careful to obey all the law my servant Moses gave you. Do not turn from it to the right or to the left, that you may be successful wherever you go. Keep the book of the law always on your lips. Meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do everything written in it. Then you will be prosperous and successful. So here's what I see. I see the word success comes up twice, and the word prosper comes up once. So that's the outcome. But the condition for that outcome is three things: obedience, meditation, and always keeping the word on your lips. So always speaking the word, thinking the word, meditating on the word, speaking the word, and living it, obeying it. So I am convinced that if we would only know and hold on to and obey the word of God, we would probably eliminate 90% of the troubles, difficulties, problems in our lives. And if you think about this, if we imagine you had a perfect parents. Imagine your parents are perfect, and that child obeyed everything that their parents told them to do. All right? Don't stay out later than 10 p.m. Do this, don't do this. I mean, the parents know exactly what's best for the health of the child. They have a deep-rooted love for that child. So their guidance, their counsel, every time the child goes to the parents to ask them a question, the parents are going to respond in a way that has the child's best interest in mind. So imagine that situation. If that child was able to humble their self-will and simply submit to the guidance and instruction of their parents, I would say they would eliminate 95% of all the issues that they could possibly have in life. All right. Don't marry that person. He's not the right one. If they obeyed, or don't engage in this financial investment. It's not going to turn out well. Listen to the wisdom of your parents. I think the reality is for our children is they don't listen to the wisdom and guidance and counsel of parents, and they have to learn the hard way. And of course they do learn, but it's through negative consequences. And the same is true of our relationship, our vertical relationship with the Father. I am convinced in just reading this, this is the word of God that promises success and prosperity to those who would obey it. But in order to obey, you got to know it, and you've got to hold on to it. You got to meditate. It says you got to talk about it all the time. Keep the book of the law always on your lips. So if this is the central focus and commitment of your life, which translates to obedience of the word, I think we can eliminate a lot of negative consequences within our lifestyle and within our lives. And you just think about Job. Job was blameless. He had a hedge of protection. There was no avenue by which Satan could attack because Job didn't open any windows. He didn't open any doors of sin, which would give the enemy legal authority and access to come into his life and property. When we walk in a blameless way, in obedience to the Lord, it is a tremendous element of protection over our lives. And I think the same would be true on a horizontal relationship between a child and a parent, as is true in a vertical relationship between us and the Lord. So something to think about. This is the desire of my heart. I want to see success. I'm not just talking about worldly success. We're talking about godly success. That translates to the world. And prosperity. That could be material prosperity, but it's prosperity in the complete sense. Physical, emotional, spiritual. But I am seeking success. I am seeking prosperity. And the key to that is knowing and obeying the word of God. So that's our challenge today out of Joshua chapter 1, verse 7 and 8. God bless.